Now from Cobb County. Stepping up to the plate, number 19. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
St. Louis, the third base.
First of 3 here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike 1. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
A ball and 2 strikes. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. On the ground to the right side. Freeman is up with it. Oh, look at the sliding stop. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play.
The second baseman.
So stepping in, Colton Wong. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Fried, a California-born ball player. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in a wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Oh, that's a foul ball.
Ready on 1 and 2. He pulls this one into right. Acuna is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I love what Matt Carpenter brings to the table for this team. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Inciarte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Miles Michaelis, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins. But at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats them.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Coming to the plate now, Freddie Freeman. And when you get a look at the splits, he's really owned right-handers thus far on the season. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. O'Neill looks up. See you later. Over the wall. Home run. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman, number 22 on the year. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now.
Ronald Acuna.
A swing and a
Jr.
high drive to right center field. Bader looking up, and it's out of here. Back-to-back two-out home runs. Solo shot to right center. Number 10 for him on the year. And it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis.
Line hard, but foul. Michaelis has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. The relay, and this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. They'll come into play here at .319. A dozen home runs and 28 RBIs. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Two and two to Marcell Ozuna.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of getting in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Digging in, Austin Riley, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Oh, and 1, here it comes. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-1 home. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Darno at second. Ozuna on at first with 2 down. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. O'Neill waits on it, and that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Brad Miller, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
A ball and no strikes. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. 2-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 5 on the year. And with it, the Cardinals have come back to even things at 2.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
The right fielder.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. The average for him at 267 on the year. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble, and this one will bounce into the wall, and they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Tyler O'Neill swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And let's take a look at Ender Enciarte. The name of his game is speed. Covers a ton of ground. Great arm in the outfield. Ability to play Gold Glove caliber.
Matt Wieters comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
Fowler takes his lead at third with one away. Hit sharply on the ground. Riley takes it in. On to first, and Wieters is set down now, 2 away.
Batting done.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. In there for strike 1, 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. We'll go to the bottom of the second, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. One ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And let's focus on outfielder Dexter Fowler, a former World Series champ, an igniter on offense that can hit anywhere in the order and can handle himself in the middle of the diamond in center field, that premium position where you need him to be the captain. Dexter definitely fits that mold.
Number 11. Ender.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Ender Enciarte. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping in, number 19. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The third baseman.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Ozuna arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Here's Colton Wong now. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Pulled toward right center field. Enciarte's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
0-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
1 ball.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep
Now
the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Brad Miller will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Miller, a native Floridian, is a corner infielder, normally a third baseman, but he's at the other corner at first base here in this one.
Yeah, this guy's got sure hands. You know, sometimes I want to make this point. First basemans get a bad rap because everyone thinks they could just go over there and handle a bag, pick balls in the dirt. Not the case. First basemen cannot be more important to helping out not only the pitching staff when they want to throw over, but also taking errors away from their infielders.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting? And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cards leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the third, all even at 2 apiece. The next to bat for Atlanta, Nick Markakis. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Bader moves over, 1 away. Stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ronald Acuna. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. And he takes ball 1. Acuna, a Venezuelan-born ball player, has played well this season, and he's received a good amount of support in all-star balloting as a result. He's 3rd among right fielders coming into today, so we'll wait and see if he ends up getting an invite to the festivities.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic. I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Stepping up now, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch, pitch outside the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base, trying to get it. Welcome back to SunTrust Park, just outside of Atlanta, as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Big swing by Carpenter, and this is out to deep right. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, I'm going to go out on a limb and predict we won't see another home run that long all season. That's out around 470 feet. Think about it. That's about 100 feet deeper than the average outfield fence.
Into the box now, Dexter Fowler. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. 1 man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
Standing in, Matt Wieters. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right. Acuna is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Cards get a run courtesy of Matt Carpenter. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-2 St. Louis. Leading off the inning, Travis d'Arnaud. And they'll need him to get something going here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The windup and the 0-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. So a full count now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And a curveball. This one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
The batter.
Digging in, Austin Riley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
2-0 now. 2-0 count. The pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
And this one misses inside. A ball, he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
7. Shortstop.
Ready now, Dansby Swanson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a ball, 1-0. Riley is off at first with 2 away. Set and the 1-1 pitch. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Harrison Bader.
Leading off for St. Louis.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Harrison Bader.
Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell. So I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
In there, and it's 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Paul DeYoung is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll get his side started in the inning. And, Dan, so far, they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away. But whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
3-2 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Bader giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Ender Inciarte. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he fouls this one off. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Designated hitter, Nick.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Number 19 shading to his right, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Paul DeYoung. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
The shortstop, Paul.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Here it comes, 0-2. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, Brad Miller. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 0-1 in there, and it's 0-2 now. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be a...
Batter, the designated hitter, Matt Carpenter.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Matt Carpenter now sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Hit in the air to center field. Inciarte's there. And that retires the side. 1 for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. Freddie Freeman will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit down the line at first, but this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Number 19 has a play. He's got it one away.
The right fielder,
settling in now, Ronald Acuna. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
At the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Set and the pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And the run is in to score from second.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. 2 well hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Standing in now, Marcell Ozuna. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is O'Neill. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Austin Riley, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that misses low and away, ball 1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. The 1-0. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the tying run comes around to score from second.
You know, Dero, there are certain hitters that just love to come up and clutch 2-out RBI situations, and this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots. Nice job right there to tie this one up.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Fouled away. Riley leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
There's ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Your attention, please.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with no decision. Albies with a 1-1 count now.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Luke Jackson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. First delivery to him on the way.
The left fielder.
A ball and no strikes.
O'Neill.
That misses 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
3-0 to him now. Three and 1 to the Cardinals left fielder. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out. Stepping into the box, Matt Wieters. No hits to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Ozuna is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Looking up is Inciarte. And they have taken the lead. Stepping in now, number 19. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 home is a slider taken for a ball.
1 strike.
And that misses for ball 4.
The second baseman, Colton.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Number 33.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home. Now at the plate, Ender Inciarte. Lifetime versus this arm. He's been good. 6 for 9.
Ender Inciarte.
windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And it's fouled away. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Coming forward now is the Braves' designated hitter, Nick Markakis. He flew out in his last at-bat, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Two balls and no strikes now to the Atlanta DH.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
3-0 now.
3-0.
Markakis ahead with a 3-1 count here. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number 2. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman. One and one. Here it is. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
The 1-2 got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Braves are set down. The next to bat for St. Louis, Paul DeYoung. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Here's Matt Carpenter
Designated hitter.
as he rips it on the ground to second. Albies scoops it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in to try it again. Dexter Fowler. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. One for the Cardinals in the inning on the... Carlos Martinez was on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 8.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ronald Acuna. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2. Ripped down the line. And there's one down now. One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Marcell Ozuna. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Riley.
In now, Austin Riley. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. That misses. 1-2.
That's a stone cold take right there. Easily could have been rung up instead.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Ozuna, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike. Now at the plate, Tyler O'Neill. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. First pitch on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. And strike three called as he gets a little help there. One away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Matt Wieters comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Hard on the ground towards short. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So a runner at first now with one away. And into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Count even now at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Runner at first here, one man out. A shot down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is speared by the first baseman. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, number 19. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Takes this the other way to right, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard.
The second base.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Looking at his career totals, Wong brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 3. A little behind on that swing, and now they'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Giovanni Gallegos takes the ball now in inning number 9. And looking to close the door.
65. Giovanni Gallegos.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. To the left side, but it's well fouled. And that misses 1-1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
And that is the start they were looking for, down by 2, as that misses for ball 4. Riding in once again, Ozzie Albies. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So a runner at first now with one away. And that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. He's set. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting.
Striding forward now is the DH, Nick Markakis. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. He pulls this one into right. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Cardinals jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. John Gant earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Giovanni Gallegos wraps it up for the save, his 10th. So that's a wrap here.